Authorities in the United States are treating Saturday's mass shooting in Texas as domestic terrorism. They say the gunman appears to have posted an online anti-immigrant manifesto and may be charged with a hate crime. A few hours after that, 9 people were killed in Ohio. That happened in the early hours of Sunday morning. A 24-year-old, Connor Betts, opened fire in a downtown area full of restaurants and nightclubs. He was armed with a rifle. He killed 9 people. Among the dead is his own sister. 27 others were injured. The whole attack lasted fewer than 30 seconds, and Betts was only stopped by a police bullet. In El Paso, Texas, a man entered a Walmart just after 10:30 on Saturday morning. 20 killed, at least 24 others wounded. A 21-year-old suspect is in custody after surrendering to police in the store's car park. 2019 is only about halfway through. 251 mass shootings in the United States so far this year. Monday, the 217th day of the year. The flag at the White House is going to fly at half-mast. President Trump says hate has no place in the United States. But those are the words of a man who's repeatedly spoken about an invasion of immigrants. He singled out black lawmakers as making trouble. He's tried to impose travel bans on people from Muslim countries. Some say he's also to blame for dividing American society. Our North America correspondent, John Brain, reports.
Terror in a supermarket. A customer cowers under a table as a gunman sprays bullets around the store. Other shoppers run for the exits as armed police prepare to confront the assailant.
Keep going. Hands up.
By the time the attack had finished, 20 people were dead and many more injured. The gunman has been named as Patrick Crusius, a 21-year-old from Dallas. It's believed he was the author of an anti-immigrant manifesto posted online, explaining that the shooting was in response to what he called the Hispanic invasion of Texas. The attack is being treated as a potential hate crime.
We are conducting a methodical investigation with our partners, a careful investigation, but with a view towards bringing federal hate crimes charges under 18 U.S.C. 249 and federal firearms charges, which carry a penalty of death. We are treating it as a domestic terrorism case, and we're going to do what we do to terrorists in this country, which is deliver swift and certain justice.
Just hours after the El Paso shooting, a gunman dressed in body armor opened fire in a popular entertainment area in Dayton, Ohio. He was shot dead by police within a minute, but not before he'd killed at least 9 people. He's been named as Connor Betts, who was 24. His 22-year-old sister was one of the victims. The motive isn't yet clear.
We're interviewing dozens of people and going through a lot of different electronic evidence, other evidence, to try to determine that. We don't have that answer yet. This is the first day. This is this is going to be a lengthy investigation.
The massacres, in particular the one in El Paso, have put the spotlight on the rise of hate crime in the US. Critics of the president say it's being encouraged by Donald Trump's rhetoric.
We also have to acknowledge that the open racism and intolerance and hatred that we are seeing throughout this country being echoed and trafficked in by the President of the United States, who encourages this kind of hatred, and as a result, this kind of violence must be stopped.
And of course, the shootings have also reignited the whole debate around gun ownership, which will be one factor in next year's presidential election. But it's unlikely to be a decisive one. The gun culture remains deeply entrenched in this country. And despite these latest massacres, there's still no sign that Americans as a whole are ready to say enough is enough and give up their right to bear arms. John Brain, TRT World, Washington.